Hello, YouTube. So I went to edit some footage. Man, I had 40 minutes of me just fucking off into I don't even know where. I didn't want to watch me, so I didn't even bother editing it. I just erased that shit. Nothing up for a while. Nothing much going on. It looks like things are melting off outside, thawing out. We're gonna do all right. Man, I had an awesome experience out there. Mr. Tommy Shu went ahead and dropped me a line. We chatted for a minute. That was cool to me, man. I really appreciate and respect Tommy. You know, curbside prophet kind of shit. Streetwise philosopher. There you go. That's Tommy Shu to me. Streetwise philosopher. And that's how I look at the guy. That's Tommy. That's what I think of you, man. And I enjoyed our chat. Now, I want to go over a couple things here in the shop today. I'm going to show you my buddy Daryl's truck. We did a fix on it. This door, we should have just replaced the fucking door. Let me show you what I did here and we'll go from there. Alright, so this whole fucking thing, this was gone. See, I cut it out, welded it in. Didn't do a fantastic job, but we're looking for passable. We're looking for working. This was all tore up and out, folded around the edge here. But now we're having fucking problems. I don't know if I hooked up bars wrong or what the fuck's going on in here. So we got to pull this panel off again. That'll be, I think, the fourth time now. I don't know. I'm frustrated. We had to get a new mechanism. It was really fucked up from when this got tore up, and it was just kind of, it was stuffed in there and bolted in the best that could be done at the time. Okay, like I said, nobody likes to fail. We all do the best of what we can with what we got. Daryl did the best of what he could with what he got, and he got him along till today. I fucked up the mechanism. I melted that sumbitch. It's almost all carbon black plastic. So we're gonna fuck with that. Another thing I want to show you. I've been dinking around, fucking around, playing with shit. Here we go. I made some new toys. Scrap metal. My buddy Leaf, he's got a little tacker's hammer. The Harley Davidson tank had the dents. I actually reached down inside where that dash plate goes and tapped them out, right? I'm like, fuck, that was alright. So I had some 3/4 inch stock. I had some 1/2 inch bar. I drilled a fucking hole on the drill press. I drilled a hole down in that fucker, and I chamfered around the edge here. So when I welded down to the top, I just ground it off. I ground all the hard edges off of it. It's not perfect, but it's going to be perfect for what I need it for. I can use it like a dolly. I can reach up in weird places. That's one little thing. I made this little guy, sort of a slapper. I mean, there's not much to it, but I'm going through scraps I've got in my pile and I go, well, I can use something for ... That's handy. That's actually going to get used more for prying than slapping. Oh, okay. So what's up new? What's new? What's up? See that cable there? That's a 220 run. No neutral. This building doesn't have a neutral. It's got a ground and hot 220. Boop. Oh, yeah. It works. It works. But this is what it's for. This motherfucker right here. It's Harbor Freight. Now fuck y'all, man. That will sever 3/4 inch square stock. Solid. It's good enough. I've been playing around with it, getting where I can cut shit. You know, I cut. That's just very minor cleaning up. I actually cut that with with the plasma cutter. Let me see here. Oh, these pieces right here. These. All I did was knock off the dross. Now, I'll tell you something, folks. Slag's what you get when you stick weld. All that shit that's left over. Dross is the melted steel that curls up over your edges. I ground off the dross. Yeah, I went to welding school. Fuck it. Whatever. That's it. I mean, that was cutting around this pattern. So I was really excited. I got some more work to do with this pattern, I guess it was. Doesn't matter. It's actually the same size because the offset on the plasma cutter is as thick as the steel is, so you have one full. Anyhow, I started freehanding some shit off of scribes. We're not even going to be using these hooks for that pickup accessory, but there you go. Oh, this is another thing I want to show you. This is kind of cool. I had fun with it. You know, sun's out. It's shining. I'm feeling better. That whole seasonal affecting disorder, I got it strong. Anyhow, I made a slapper. I bet this fucker's 20 ounces. I like it. And I dressed that up. Actually, did the final with just some 80 on that DA. But I got a little high-speed sander. I'll show you guys that. The newest shop trinket I had to purchase. And I had to purchase it because of the 71 Monty and other shit coming up. Those motherfuckers right there are like $2.50 a piece. I fell over when I bought a box of them, but I had to have a box of them. You don't just buy two. You go through those fuckers, but really for dressing steel and welds at $6 a disc for the flapper wheels. And I don't buy cheap shit. That came from Mathis and Linweld. This came from Sioux Plating, which is a regional distributor here. They only got like 3 or 4 stores. But anyhow, I got that to strip paint. Let me give you a little peekaboo here. You know, I just kind of want to show everybody what's going on, what I've been up to, which hasn't been much. I've been playing solitaire most fucking days. It's too expensive to heat the shop. I need that up on a fucking rotisserie. I need to get that floor in. Mr. Mike Turk, man, I'm going to apologize. But as cold as it's been here, the revolving customers have died. The revolving customers keep me with a helper and keep me with money to keep going. Mostly heating. You can blow $600 in a month just buying propane for that furnace. See, it's a real furnace. It's got a plenum. It goes down. It's a real furnace. But it just eats it. Here you go. I want you guys' opinion on this. Look at this shit. Can you see that? Rick with the Rick Fix. Brother, you would cry if you saw this. And I'm willing to guess whoever did this called themselves a professional. They just lap welded. They lap welded all this shit. We couldn't figure out why the trunk lid stuck out. It's like the body was right here, and the trunk lid stuck out almost 5/16, 3/8 of an inch. It just stuck out. Well, that's why. They just broke these pieces and put them on there, sectioned them in. And not correctly. You can lap weld some shit, but not this. I mean, this was bad. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I started hammering on this and everything, and I thinned out the metal so much when I ground it, so I don't know if I'm going to have to cut it out and section it in. I don't know if we're going to get a new trunk lid. This much section repair is half of the budget for miscellaneous section repair on this build. I don't know what the owner's going to do. I got to talk to them. I got to get a list together. We got some stuff that's got to change. Windows got to come out, things like that. Oh, fuck. What do we got going? Carburetors. So we went out and put a few carburetors together for a classic car dealer. That was kind of fucking cool. And so I just want to zoom around the shop. Alright, here's another thing I want to show you. I got my water separator, which isn't really set up right because it needs to sit upright. And I got this 3/8 hose, and it works alright. And I got these little 1/4 inch hose, they're 25 footers. I want to know, is it going to help that DA I showed you, that big grinder type DA that's over there? Where you at? Right there, him. Is it going to help that? Because that thing just bogs down. I don't get any juice out of it. I got a single stage compressor, two lung pump. It's old. I got to replace it soon. But for right now, I'm fucked with what I'm fucked with. If I get away, say, from the 1/4 inch fittings, is that going to help me? I don't think so. That's about the same internal diameter as that. So if I get away from the 1/4 inch fittings, do I need to get away with from these? Is it going to matter? I mean, in the long haul. Oh, fuck it. Drop it on the floor. So if anybody can give me input on air pressure, air volume. Volume's a big one. I mean, I'm sitting at, I use right at, if I kick a tool on, it's about 95 to 100 pounds. I've got nominal pressure using a tool. It sits at about 120 standard, and once you kick it on, it so forth. But we're just kind of looking around. I'm going to see what I can do here. I'm going to get off here. But, yeah. I got a big garage. This is where I'm starting, okay? I wanna say a little something about nothing. People call me a body guy. Let me be bold-faced fucking honest with you. I've done some pretty decent projects, some pretty nice cars. You guys have seen them. I've got more photos on my Facebook, Smith Welding Collision Repair on Facebook. Go check it out. Go like it. Smith Welding Collision Repair. First car I ever put a paint gun to. It's the first car I've got featured there, and that was September, I think, 2011. I don't do this because I'm great yet. I do this because I love it, because I want to be great. I strive for that level of greatness. Now, this is how I eat too, so you got to realize that there's a certain amount of perfection you can't just lay down on every project. Car lot cars, they're gone. If it's a bumper cover and they want it cheap, we scuff it, we leave the scratches and shit with single stage, blast that thing and it's out the door. I can't help it. I mean, that's what it takes. So, you know, right now, shop, Smith Welding Restoration. It's a shop. It's a shop here. It's a shop here. You know, it's more my philosophy I'm moving forward with, I guess. I don't know. It's how I present myself in a fashion. I make myself look larger in persona than just a guy working out behind his house. I do professional work. I do good work when I'm paid to do good work. I do terrible work sometimes, but that's what I get paid for. That's the order of the day. We're literally talking spray foam and fiberglass. It's a car lot car. They're selling it for $1,500. They're not going to spend $1,000 fixing a rocker. That's just how it is. So, all that aside, this, yeah, I mean, I got overhead, of course, but I'm here now. I'm doing what I'm doing here now because the overhead's low. I can keep it down. I can keep it affordable while I stack dimes and get into a real facility. Right now, my aspect is I do professional work for a living. But, man, I'm working out of a garage. It just is. I call it a facility. I've got strangers calling me from ads on Craigslist and stuff. It's a facility. I've got a 1,000 square foot facility behind my home. That's the best I can do. I can't tell them it's a shop. I had a shop, 4,000 feet, 2100 Southeast 6th Street. I allowed employees to rob, steal, and cheat from me and everyone else. That went down horrifically. I narrowly escaped a lot of fucking serious issues in that situation. I just fell to pieces. My wife left me and I fell to pieces. I'm not blathering here. My life is good. I'm in a better place than I've ever been. All I'm trying to get out there to you all is my shop's up here. You know, I've got a lot of you old ma pa shops. They're people dependent. All right, remember this. This is business school 101. They're people dependent. I'm developing a system for what I do. If I'm in a wheelchair tomorrow, Stephen Hawking style, with what I've devoted to paper, from what I've written, from what I've compiled, from what I've learned to this date, it's a system. I look at everything in manners of a system. My situation is system dependent. I can drop 3 people in that don't know shit and have them produce inside of a week and doing good. That takes backing. That takes a shop, a big shop with a paint booth, with a metal fabrication room this fucking size, with a clean room to build engines, to build carburetors. This is the shit I can do. This is the shit that I do accomplish here. But it's not the same. But this is a stepping stone. I'll get there. So many of you out there will get there. I'm going to end this with simply, I'm nothing fucking special. I'm just a guy down the fucking street. I'm the guy that barely graduated fucking high school, mostly because I hated the motherfuckers there. I passed what I had to and I skated the rest. Literally, I would leave to go skateboarding. at the end of the day, man, it's not what you know, how much you know, how good you are. Just having the stones to go fucking do it. Be it a hobby, be it for fun, be it for kicks, it don't matter. Just go fucking do it. If you're gonna make a living out of it, have a plan, have a system. A lot of old school techs and mechanics fall into that situation where it's people dependent and nobody can do the job like they can because they haven't articulated it to paper. Now, like I said, I'm nothing special, but I'm not a fucking idiot either. I was reading shit beyond beyond fucking college level in high school because it was fun. Does it make me special? No. We all got gifts in different ways. Mine are here and up here. And I use them. Find your gifts. Find your lane. Stay in your fucking lane. I'm just getting up to speed. Watch this little garage grow into a real shop. Stick around. Subscribe today. PURDURABO 1138. That's per diurabo. Old Latin. To endure through. To endure to the end. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm going with this. So keep an eye out, folks. This isn't going to stay a little shithole forever. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to bigger things. And this will turn into my toy box. You guys take care.